What if I told you that where you are right now is exactly where you need to be to begin your journey? Many people wait for the perfect moment to start chasing their dreams. They think they need more money, more education, or more connections. But the truth is, the perfect moment doesn't exist. If you wait for it, you'll be waiting forever. Chris Gardner teaches us that success doesn't start with everything going right. It starts with making the decision to move forward, even when things are going wrong. He was homeless, broke, and raising his son alone. But he didn't let that stop him. He started with what he had: determination, a dream, and the will to never quit. You may not have all the answers right now. You may be scared. That's okay. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's moving forward despite the fear. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. Small steps count. One move today is better than a perfect plan tomorrow. Don't compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 10. Everyone starts somewhere, and where you start doesn't decide where you'll finish. So take a deep breath. Look around. This is your starting line, and you have everything inside you to make the next step the one that changes everything. Are you interested in success, or are you committed to it? There's a big difference. When you're just interested, you do things only when it's easy. But when you're committed, you show up even when it's hard. Chris Gardner didn't have the luxury to quit. He didn't get to say, maybe tomorrow. He was committed, fully. When you commit, you don't just try, you do. Commitment means making a promise to yourself that you won't give up no matter what. It's not about being perfect. It's about being persistent. When life pushes you down, commitment helps you stand up stronger. The road to your dreams will not be smooth. There will be setbacks, rejections, and times when nothing makes sense. But your commitment will keep you moving. It will carry you through the days when motivation fades. Think of commitment like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Every day you show up, even when you don't feel like it, you're building your future. One day, those small acts of staying committed will add up to something big. So don't just want success. Commit to it. Show the world and yourself that you're all in. Because once you're committed, there's no room for failure, only growth. Who told you that you weren't good enough, and why did you believe them? Too often we carry the voices of others in our heads. People who said we're not smart enough, strong enough, or talented enough. Over time, we begin to believe those lies. But Chris Gardner's story shows us something powerful. Other people don't get to write your story. He grew up in a tough environment. People looked at his situation and judged him, but he refused to let anyone's opinion shape his future. He believed in himself, even when no one else did. That belief became the foundation for everything he built. You have that same power. You don't have to accept the labels people give you. You don't have to live in the shadow of someone else's expectations. This is your life, and you decide who you become. Whenever you hear a negative voice, stop and ask, is this my voice or someone else's? Then choose to listen to the voice that lifts you up, not tears you down. Success begins when you stop chasing approval and start owning your worth. Be proud of who you are, where you've come from, and where you're going. Because the only person who truly knows your potential is you. So stand tall, speak with confidence, walk your own path, because you are not what they said you were. You are what you decide to become. Dreams are powerful, but dreams without a plan are just wishes. Chris Gardner often says, the plan is the bridge between your dreams and your reality. A dream without a clear plan is like a car without a steering wheel. You won't go far. If you want to change your life, you need a plan to guide your steps. A plan gives you direction. It helps you know what to do next, even when things feel overwhelming. It breaks your big goal into small, doable steps. And each step you take builds confidence and momentum. Gardner didn't wake up one day and magically become successful. He made a plan. He studied the stock market. He asked questions. He knocked on doors. He got rejected, and then he kept going. His plan gave him a path through chaos. Your plan doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be real. Write it down. Review it often. Adjust when needed, but most of all, follow it. A simple plan, followed with passion, beats a perfect plan that stays in your head. So don't just dream, plan. Break it down, write it out. Take action every day. That's how dreams become real. That's how your story changes. Because when you have a plan, you don't just hope for a better future, you build it. What if I told you that happiness is not a place you arrive at, but a journey you choose to take every day? Chris Gardner's story is famous because it shows us how powerful the pursuit of happiness really is, with a little twist. He spells it happiness to remind us that real happiness doesn't come from luck or comfort. It comes from never giving up even when life feels impossible. Happiness is not about having everything perfect. It's about finding joy and purpose in the struggle. When Chris was homeless, he didn't give up dreaming of a better life. He kept working hard, learning and loving his son. That pursuit, chasing happiness while facing hardship, is what made him a success. You might feel stuck or overwhelmed right now. Maybe life isn't fair or you don't have what you need. That's exactly when the pursuit of happiness matters most. It's a choice to keep moving forward, to find small wins every day, and to believe your efforts will pay off. Remember, happiness is not just a feeling, it's a commitment. It's about waking up every morning and deciding to keep going, no matter what. The journey may be hard, but every step brings you closer to a life filled with meaning and joy. So don't wait for happiness to come to you. Chase it, fight for it, and create it with your own hands. Because the pursuit of happiness is not about the destination, it's about the courage to keep moving forward. What if your success could change someone else's life, just by giving a little back? Chris Gardner's story is not just about winning against the odds. It's also about giving back and helping others rise. Pay it forward means when someone helps you, you don't just say thanks, you help someone else. This creates a chain of kindness that can change the world. Gardner knows what it's like to struggle. When he was homeless and alone, few kind people helped him. Later, when he became successful, he didn't forget those moments. Instead, he chose to help others who were facing tough times. You don't have to be rich or famous to pay it forward. Small acts of kindness, a smile, a listening ear, a helping hand, can make a big difference. When you share what you have, whether it's time, advice, or support, you help build a stronger community. Paying it forward also helps you grow. It reminds you where you came from and keeps you humble. It fills your life with purpose and connects you to others. Imagine a world where everyone helped one person. That's the power of paying it forward, a simple act that creates hope and opportunity for many. So when someone helps you or you find success, don't keep it to yourself. Look around, find someone who needs a hand, and pay it forward. Yorosai. Kindness could be the reason someone else never gives up. Because success is not just what you achieve, it's what you inspire in others.